Hey everybody, happy election eve. I know I haven't done one of these in a while, but let's pull some cards for the two campaigns and see what's about to happen. Got my trusty Rider-Waite, and I think what I'm gonna do is pull some cards for the Trump campaign, pull some cards for the Harris campaign, and then pull some cards for us to see what it all means. So I'm going to shuffle these up. I hope everybody who has planned to vote has voted. I hope everybody's taken the time to make phone calls and knock on doors and do everything that they can to help their chosen candidate get elected. So I'm going to do this as one spread. The elementals that I usually do, earth is what you have, and air is what you think, and fire is what you do, and water is what you feel, and the center brings it all together in the element of spirit. So okay. So for Donald Trump, I have drawn the Hanged Man in the position of Earth. He is, it's interesting. Is he flagging? Is he, um, I mean, looking at things differently, sacrificing himself? I think he wants us to think that he's sacrificing himself. He certainly has been loopy these past few days. So that is certainly interesting. Let's see what the rest of the cards bear out for him. Kamala Harris has the Three of Pentacles in the North or Earth position. So that is what she has. She has a good coalition. She collaborates well. She's got a good group of people with her, giving her advice and telling her, you know, what they think. And she takes that information in and is synthesizing it just as the artisan does as he looks at his work on the cathedral arch. Now for us, what do we have? We have the 10 of Wands. We are exhausted. I don't want to do this anymore. Okay, now we are at the end of cycle. There is nothing left to do. We have made our phone calls. We've knocked on our doors. We've passed out literature. We've harassed our friends. We've voted. So now we wait. We're tired. And we are at the end of the Wands cycle. So what happens next? Let's see where the thoughts are for the three readings. Now, the Trump campaign, their thoughts are along the Seven of Swords. They want to sneak away with something. I've been screaming about this for maybe a year and a half now. They're not planning on winning this election. They're planning on stealing it. So Seven of Swords, being sly, being sneaky, getting away with something. Whereas Kamala Harris in the East, in air, in what she thinks, she has drawn judgment, a rebirth, bringing things up from the dead, turning the page. Ooh, I like this. For the rest of us, we have drawn the Ace of Cups. It's a new relationship. It's a new way of feeling about things. It's a new day. So what do? Well, the Trump campaign is going to pretend that they have won no matter what. That's what they've already said. The Six of Wands, the victory card, um, bears that out. I feel like he sees himself as the figure on the horse. Perhaps he thinks this is his inaugural parade, whereas the rest of us are the crowd holding the wands, looking on, not particularly happy, it appears, but actually, you really can't tell. I shouldn't say that. So on the Kamala Harris end, her South card, fire, what she does is the high priestess. Now she's thinking, she has the hidden knowledge. Not only that, but she is also, the divine feminine, all of the things that the high priestess um, represents. So you see the blue and the moon and the scroll and a certain level of, bringing out the divine feminine. We have drawn the Three of Cups. We are celebrating. We are getting together with our friends and our family and our community, and we are raising a glass in celebration and hopefully in victory. All right, in the West, which is where our emotions and our feelings and our relationships live, Trump has drawn the King of Pentacles. I'm sure he feels that he is the King of Pentacles. I'm a rich guy, and everything that goes along with that. The King of Pentacles, I suppose, could also be his friend Elon, who has certainly been throwing enough pentacles at this race. So that's it's in the West though, so there's a relationship here. So let's put the Elon card. Let's put this as the Elon card. Kamala Harris has drawn the Seven of Wands. She is ready to fight. She is ready to defend her high ground, but she's on the high ground. So here in emotions, there's a feeling of righteousness, which has pervaded this whole campaign, to be honest. So I'm not surprised to see that card there. Our West card is the Seven of Cups. We have options. We have all sorts of good and bad things in front of us. We've already made our choices at this point, unless you're planning on voting on election day. I tend to look at this as the don't get distracted card. We may be feeling all kinds of things. I know I certainly have been. So let's put that there to say, oh, excuse me, that this is, we're feeling lots of things right now, and we can't let that distract us from the things that are truly important. So the last card So Trump has drawn the 10 of Swords. Defeat. End of cycle. There's a lot of swords sticking in this guy's back. It is time to end it. Kamala Harris has drawn the Page of Swords. Again, there is a bit of a warrior feeling to this page, whether she's learning to wield her sword and what the best way to do that is. Generally, pages are students and are about learning. So and swords are messages and knowledge and intellect. So she's learning how to wield her knowledge, probably in a new position. While we have drawn the Two of Wands, looking at the big picture, making sure we have our eyes on the prize. This flows from the Seven of Cups that we have in the West. We need to hold tight. This isn't going to be over in one night. But as long as we look at the big picture, we'll be okay. So everybody pop your popcorn and enjoy your Steve Kornacki. And I will see you hopefully on the other side at the beginning of the Kamala Harris administration. I'm the Athena Witch, brewing up potions and politics. Good night.